When the rescue team first laid eyes on her, she wasn't moving. Her frail body lay curled up under a cold bench near the edge of a street in Istanbul, as if trying to disappear. Her fur, once likely soft and clean, was now tangled and dull. Her eyes, those hauntingly tired eyes, spoke of suffering no creature should ever endure. Her name is Bead, and her silent cry was devastating. Don't I deserve to be saved too? Bead's story is not just one of physical pain. It's a story of being forgotten, of being pregnant, sick, and completely alone in a city that bustled past her without ever looking down. She wasn't just homeless, she was dying. When the rescuers approached her, they could immediately tell something was very wrong. Bead was pregnant, but instead of the hopeful glow of impending motherhood, there was only sorrow. She was infected with a virus that made her too weak to carry her babies to term. Most of the fetuses had already died inside her womb. Only one remained, struggling to survive, and Bead, small, fragile Bead, could do nothing. She was in pain, she was bleeding internally, and she was running out of time. She had no strength left to call out, but her eyes begged the rescuers for something more powerful than words. Please, help me. The rescue team acted without hesitation. There was no time to wait or weigh the odds. They scooped Bead up carefully, wrapping her in a warm blanket and rushing her to the nearest animal hospital. The prognosis was grim. She was suffering from a dangerous internal infection. The dead fetuses were poisoning her from within. Her only chance was emergency surgery, right then and there. The veterinarians moved quickly. One look at Bead's fragile form was enough to spark something fierce inside them. Compassion, determination, hope. They weren't just trying to save a cat, they were fighting for a life that the world had already given up on, and miraculously, Bead survived. The surgery was successful, but with heavy emotional cost. Bead lost her unborn kittens. That loss can never be fully measured. But Bead's own life was spared, and with it, a new beginning. The following weeks were crucial. Bead stayed in intensive care, surrounded by warmth, clean sheets, and kind voices that whispered to her softly. She no longer had to fight for every breath, no longer had to search desperately for food in the trash, no longer had to be alone. The rescue team never left her side. She was given the best food, the gentlest baths, the softest blankets. She was petted, comforted, sung to. Day by day she changed. Her eyes, once dull and defeated, began to light up. She began walking with cautious curiosity, investigating corners of the room, sniffing fingers, purring quietly under her breath. She was healing, inside and out. Bead has now been under the team's care for 26 weeks. Half a year of safety, love, and patience. The transformation is breathtaking. From a cat who couldn't lift her head to one who now dances in sunbeams, chasing dust particles and meowing sweetly at the door when she hears familiar footsteps. Bead has become more than a rescue story. She is a reminder that no creature, no matter how broken, is ever beyond saving. She's a reminder of what love can do. The team believes Bead may have once had a home. Perhaps she got lost at an airport. Perhaps she belonged to a traveler or someone who couldn't take her back. They've posted flyers in airports and on social media in hopes of finding her original family. But even if no one comes forward, one thing is certain. Bead will never be unwanted again. Whether she returns to her past or builds a brand new future, she now knows what love feels like, and she will never face the world alone again. Bead's story is not unique. Every single day, thousands of cats and dogs suffer in silence, hungry, sick, and alone. Most will never be seen, most will never be rescued, but some can be, if we care enough, if we share their stories, if we stop for just a moment and say, yes, you deserve to be saved. Bead made it because someone chose to see her.
Yerim seni kız. Yerim seni kızım. Boncuk. Boncuk.
Let's choose to see the others too. Has Bead touched your heart? Please leave a comment below, send her some love, or share her story with others. Every like, view, and share helps rescue teams continue their mission. Thank you for being part of this community. Together, we can make the world a kinder place for the voiceless. Subscribe for more heart-touching rescue stories. Support the team by spreading the word. Let's give every animal the life they deserve.